Okay, so we're going to do this this process because we've set up this space and we're touching what I would call God. Okay. So what we can do now is just think about what do you want? What do you want? What's your desired outcome? And just take a moment and just think about, visualize, feel. If you could get whatever you want, what might that be? And if you really do this, you can get a certain feeling of what it's like to get everything you want. And when you visualize and feel and think and experience getting everything you want, the whole thing, you can think about what would that do for you. So just kind of consider that. What would it do for you to get everything you want? And what else would it do for you? And out of all that stuff and all that, everything that you get, getting everything you want, the feeling, the success, the freedom, the health, the happiness, the bliss, the peace, getting everything you want, what would be the best part of that? And if you feel that, what's the best part of the whole thing? And why is that the best part? Okay, I'm going to do a matrix energetics, the frequencies. Some of you guys have experienced that before. And we're going to go from spirit to physical form. And that spark of inspiration to reality. So nothing you need to do, but just take your attention inside your body and just notice. Notice what's happening. And you can even put your finger hovering over whatever you're feeling in your body or pointing to it if it's far away. Don't go all into any kind of contorted position to touch it, but just hover over the area or point to it. As we do this. And every once in a while, hovering over it, just barely touch the skin. And it melts. And then your finger comes back to hovering over whatever's happening in your body. And then barely touch the skin. And it melts. And then just keep that process going. So you're going to notice what you notice. You're going to stay very aware of the most intense part or the most noticeable part. You're going to use your finger to hover over the physical sensation. And every once in a while, you're going to touch the skin barely. Barely. Like the amount of pressure you would use to pet a butterfly. And then it melts. And then you take your finger back off and hover again. Find the most intense part. And then touch the skin. And all of us together doing this are accessing a very, very profound, deep state. So that's your assignment. Hover. Barely touch the skin. It melts. Notice. And here goes your frequencies. So, and you don't need to think about it. I'm going to say it, but you don't need to think about it. Just keep your attention on what's happening in your body. The most intense part. Your fingers hovering over it, and then just touch, and then come back to hovering. Frequency 21, 20, 19. Frequency 19. Frequency 18, 17, 16. Just hover and then touch. Frequency 16. Frequency 15, 14, 13. Frequency 12, 11, 10. Frequency 9, 8, 7. Frequency 6, 5, 4. Frequency 3, 2, 1. And then just bring your awareness from your center of your head, that center of your head, the thalamus, the center of your head, the Sanji Palace, the Miracle Palace, the very center of your head. And it's very, there's no friction in that spinal canal, that cerebrospinal fluid. So just like a little slide, a little miniature version of you is in there, and just slide all the way down into your pelvis on 3, 2, 1. And then let go and just hover over whatever you're noticing with your finger. And then when you've got it, touch the skin barely. Okay. All right, so we're gonna, you'll have the full recording because you're in the Atomic Success Secrets group. I'm gonna turn off the recording so that you have a special video for it, for this process. And then you can test what's different in your body. So test what's different in your body in just a little bit, test what's different in your day. And then there's a special extra part I'm going to tell you about in just a second. I'm going to turn off the recording for this part though. What I found is like pretty much a very important thing to do to get what you want in life. So here